Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth, looking at a beautiful day, 67, all sunshine. As a matter of fact, the holiday weekend looking absolutely fantastic. Every day looks like a barbecue day this weekend, you know?
You heard from Barbecue Tom. Is he
Yes.
going to Taylor Swift?
No, he's not. I do not believe Barbecue Tom is going to Taylor Swift. I will be seeing Barbecue Tom later in the weekend.
Pardon me?
I will be seeing Barbecue
You were
Tom.
invited to a barbecue at Barbecue Tom's?
Yes, I was invited to a barbecue. Very excited.
And what day? Will that be Sunday or Monday?
After hopefully a few hours sleep following the Taylor Swift show, Sunday afternoon will probably.
Will you be
the
going
day.
by yourself, or will the family join you?
I don't need to give out all these details. Part of
You
the family.
don't? Yes, you do.
All right, part of the family. See, Elijah this weekend at the same time scheduled. This is cute. You're gonna like this. Scheduled his first ever sleepover with a friend in our house, Cande.
Oh yes, this is big.
And and he doesn't pal around with too many people, so he's having a sleepover, and Dana is gonna watch over the sleepover. So me and the girls are gonna go hang with
And
family.
Barbecue Tom has an in-ground pool now, doesn't he?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Boy, it's like taking a mini vacation.
All right, leave me alone. Wait, I got. That was not the point of this, Cande. I don't want to blow
I believe
up
we brought up
anyone's,
a very good point.
Yeah, right. It's a great point, but I don't want to blow up anyone's spot. All right.
Excuse me?
We got a wonderful invite, and I am.
What are
happy,
you bringing?
I'm happy to hang with my friend.
If you tell me Entenmann's cake, my head is going to explode.
I'll find something. Don't worry about it. I'll handle it. Maybe
I hope so.
I'll get some stuff.
Never
maybe.
go empty-handed. That's what my
of
mother used to
course.
tell me.
Maybe I'll bring the salads again. I'll see if he's got salads. You know.
You better go early so you find some.
Find what?
You know, it's Memorial Day weekend. You might not be able to just run in and get. All right, whatever.
Oh, I see.
Do you
what you're saying.
think? Do you think?
All right. Cande, listen, I don't.
Yes.
No, I have to. So, I love talking about Barbecue Tom, but I don't want to. When
Incite a riot.
When I get a wonderful invite to a friend's house, I don't know what their situation is, what their plan is, who else is coming. I don't want to blow up their spot. I
didn't ask you who else was coming except people in your own family.
I can't wait to see my friend and his family.
And his food.
Their beautiful dog. I love their dog. All right.
And their pool.
It's lovely. It's a lovely.
And
like
the tiki bar.
The little oasis. Yes.
It is.
So yesterday I'm at Dublin Deck, and we do the big Wednesday night, and it's great. And we had a great time. And Southbound was there, and we gave away concert tickets and everything. And then at the end, Cande.
Yes.
We're just a couple of minutes away from finishing up. I'm waiting to take Southbound off the stage at 9:00. It's their last song, and someone comes up to me. It's a husband and wife, and he starts, rubbing my shoulders and patting me on the back, and oh my God, Phathead, I love you. By the way, I don't know these people. This is the first time I met them.
I don't like people I don't know, being that, touchy-feely.
No, it was that they really nice people, really, really nice people, and just wonderful. Love the show, love our show and everything, and it was great. Calls himself Richie the Tree Guy. Okay?
Perhaps you'll need his service one day.
Maybe. Now, no, Reggie? Is it Reggie? Richie or Reggie?
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
It might be Richie. It's Richie or Reggie. It's one or the other. All right, I should have written it down, Cande. Anyway, great guy. He goes, I love the show. You and Cande with the talking about the kids and everything. This is how he talks. Oh, my God, talking about the kids and the whole thing. He goes, I only got one problem. You sound like you're 100 years old. He goes, I never saw you before. I never saw you. Now I see you. You look like a young man. Why do you sound like 100 years old on the radio?
He's an old soul. Let me just answer him for you,
So,
my dear fathead. He's an old soul. And yeah, because, I'm a bit older than you, 14 years to be exact. And I think that I have a younger attitude than you do.
yeah, I'm like, listen, man, I'm the oldest 49-year-old you will ever run into. And he goes, and then he doubled down on the old thing. He goes, when you talk, it's like you're living in the 1950s. What do you sound so old? But he wasn't mean. He loves the show. What a nice guy. Great guy.
I understand. I get it.
Yeah.
And we do sound, like old, complaining about this and that and our doctor appointments and tests we have to have. And yeah, so he makes a good point.
Yes. A lot of old people things we do. Absolutely. So,
I could be considered old at this point, but I don't want to be considered old because I don't feel old.
Agreed. Now, that brings me to an article I found this morning, as luck would have it. If you did any of these things growing up, you're officially old. Like using a pencil to rewind a cassette tape. Yes?
Officially old.
Officially old. How about yelling in your house, "Get off the internet, I need to use the phone"?
No.
All
Not
right.
so much. We were I had very tight restrictions on the one computer in my house when my kids were growing up.
But you did live in that time. You did have that going on in your house, Candy, when you needed the internet to run the phone and the computer, the whole thing.
I have no recollection of that.
All right. Remember when there were cars that needed two different keys, one to unlock the door and one to start the engine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yes. Things where you're old. When you would print out directions from MapQuest and have them in the car in your hand on paper.
I did that many, many, many times.
I do that from time to time still.
Many times.
Depending on where I'm going, I might print out directions. I might. Having a notebook where you kept track of all your friends' phone numbers, yes?
Never. The one thing I'm good at is birthdays and phone numbers.
Off the top of your head, you remember everything.
Well, now with the age of the cell phone, it's a name thing. So can I tell you what the actual phone number is on a lot of people that I call? No, not anymore. I used to be able to, but now you just hit the name. You know how it works.
I do understand. You're old if you wanted to go to the movies, but you checked the newspaper or called movie phone beforehand.
We used to call movie phone just to hear the guy talk.
Remember
the movie phone man?
Of course. You liked his voice?
Liked it.
All right. And if you weren't listening to the radio, you were listening to something from your CD holder that was attached to your car's sun visor. You're officially old.
Never had that.
Oh, really?
No,
never had
never.
CDs on the visor? All right. Well,
I've had a cassette player.
Yeah, of course
Not
we
on
had
the
a cassette
visor.
player. Oh my God, the cassettes, love them. So yeah, we're somewhat officially old, and it was confirmed for me last night at Dublin Deck. So thank
you, Reggie.
Yeah, Richie. We're not. I think it's Richie. Richie.
And how old was
I
Richie?
call him Richie.
Reggie, what'd you say?
Oh, I don't want to.
Older than you? Younger than you?
Yeah, I'm going to say he was about 54, 55.
So older than you, younger than me. Got it.
Yeah, yep, he was somewhere in the middle. Absolutely. Candy, we still have to take care of this. You know what? I was going to do this National Day before we get to National Days, but I'll save it for 8:47 when we actually do National Days. It's a big one. It's one that's near and dear to your heart, so we will do that. It has nothing to do with grandchildren, by the way.
Well, I hope it's near and dear because my heart is getting full.
Yes. Next up, your Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment at about 8:12. Got a beautiful day, beautiful weekend ahead of us for today, Thursday. Gorgeous 67 and sunshine. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Candy in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.